one of my favorite places here in our church building at St. Andrews. This is the door entering into our great hall where we have our worship services. If you are here, you will meet an usher or a greeter who will be here to give you a bulletin for today. And when you cross this threshold, you officially have shown up to worship God. Thank you for clicking on your Advent word for today, and that is the Advent word for today, show up. You know, I meet people sometimes who say, I wish I could feel more of God's presence in my life. I wish I had a closer walk with God. Usually the folks who say that are people who aren't real faithful in their worship attendance. You know, I rarely hear a person who consistently shows up say things like, I wish I felt closer to God, or I wish I felt closer to my church family. See, there's a correlation between showing up and feeling God's presence. You know, that's what God did for us in Jesus Christ. He showed up in his incarnation. He came once in a manger in Bethlehem. He's coming again a second time in power and great glory, bringing with him the resurrection of the dead and a new heaven and a new earth and life eternal. See, God is a God. It's in his nature to show up. So when you show up, when you present yourself to him in worship, in prayer, in Bible study, he has a wonderful way of showing up to you. So that's my encouragement to you today. Look for new and more consistent ways that you might show up to the Lord so he can show up in your life. In worship, in prayer, in Bible study, connect with the Lord our God. This is a big theme for us in Advent. Thanks again for clicking on your Advent word for today, and remember, God loves you.